opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's Derink Young to return this. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On the play fake, it's Cousins. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
Genty from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. He makes it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Seahawks nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold to throw. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain, and that's good for a Seattle first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Now Darnold off the play action. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. Finishes with a gain of 10 there. That means he's staying out there. They convert on 4.
It's a gain of 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Ball carrier. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. They'll pitch it to Charbonnet. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd
They'll throw, 3rd and long. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran misships one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Jason Myers.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Young on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. He'll get this to Tucker. He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first.
Gain of 18. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Cousins now on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have their first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. And off to Genty. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, Cousins. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
On 2nd down, Darnold. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Raiders
approaching the final minute here before halftime.
At their own 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Cousins. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Cousins. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. And that sets up a Raiders first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. 4 seconds left, and instead of bringing the field goal unit out, they're trying for 6. Now a timeout called. Still just 4 seconds left in the half. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Game's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Contact there on the throw, and that's going to ruin any chances of them extending this opening drive of the half. So incomplete. That forces 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. The pistol snap. Darnold. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Throwing his Cousins. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Byron Murphy. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And this one is launched downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Genty is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Couldn't beat him again. He tried. He wanted that second touchdown too, Brock. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think a couple things, Kate. I don't think they're going to go away from him over the course of the game. And then that run sets up creative play action down by the goal line. Keep an eye on that.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Push this one, but it sneaks inside the upright. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Seahawks 6. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down, Darnold. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Darnold. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. 1st down coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing here, Darnold. Got his man. It's Kump over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Now Darnold. Middle of the field, and he's got Shaheed. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10-yard line. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Darnold now to throw. Gets out of trouble. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped to the 14. And they're in a tough spot now on this 2nd and goal.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And he runs it inside the 10 to the 9. Offensive line fast. Here's another for it. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Working quickly here. They're going to switch things up at the line.
4th and goal.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's Cousins. That one's complete over the middle. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Here's Cousins now. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. And out he goes after picking up 24 on the play. And that is good for a Raiders 1st down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Cousins. Hits him on the out route. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And it is 1st down, Las Vegas.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. DeMarcus Lawrence.
It's a loss of 8.
And that will bring up 2nd and 18.
At the 40-yard line.
A give to Washington. Not on good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Cousins is going to go on 4th. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. First down from the 42. Here's Darnold. Barner's got it. Complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. On second down, Darnold. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now they have third and short.
Third down. And 2 yards to go.
Now to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. This could be our last, maybe second to last snap here. From the red zone on first. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.